Oh my God. This is what you don't restart your freaking MacBook. Oh my God. What's going on, everybody? I am Staccato Louvet's here. Welcome to my channel. Here we talk about luxury fashion. We talk about streetwear. We talk about sneakers because sometimes you're just scrolling on the internet. You see something you like and you just casually scream out, I need it! And today was no different. Well, I can't even say today because let me be real with y'all. I bought these shoes back in January and I'm just now talking to you all about it. Work has gotten in the way. Everything has gotten in the way. There's so many things that have gotten in the way. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. What's going on? Long time no see. Long time no unboxing. But I'm here today to show you all a pair of sneakers that there's a big question mark about these. And I'm going to explain why there's a big question mark. So I got some Balenciaga sneakers. Now, if you look at this box, let me get a little closer for you. If you look at this box, this is a white box in the, besides it being backwards, of course, because it's reversed. But as you can see, the font, it's a little different. Let me ask why. Well, that's because these are actually a dead stock sneaker. It's a dead stock Balenciaga sneaker from most likely the Jesquier or the Alexander Wang era. This is pre-Demna sneakerage. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, sneakerage. I'm surprised these even exist, like dead stock, because I mean, I would expect it to be on the used market, but no, they had these dead stock on ukes.com. I love Ukes. Ukes, you can find all kinds of stuff. And along with these, I saw some Balenciaga Arenas. Yes, the legendary Arenas. I love that shoe. Didn't come in my size, so I didn't get that. But I saw these and I was like, okay, I gotta have them because I have this protocol in my brain. I think I've talked about this before, where I need certain sneakers of a certain color in my wardrobe, and if I have a hole in that particular slot, I need to fill it with something. And this was no different because look at this. Check these out. These are the Balenciaga I don't knows. I don't know what the name of these are. I'm going to explain why I don't know the name of these because it's a long story, y'all. But let's get into this sneaker first. Let's talk about the way it looks and the way it feels and all these kind of things. So this sneaker looks like it's extremely flat. You know, like a Chuck Taylor, it's real flat. There's no arch support or anything like that. That's not true. Because I wish I could show you all some kind of way that there's arch in here. I don't know if you can see a divot. You can't really see anything. But trust me and believe me when I tell you, there is some arch support in here. Even though it looks like a really flat shoe, some arch support. And this shoe is also in this very smooth leather. Very, very smooth. Do I think it's gonna dent a lot? I don't know. We'll see as I wear it, but it's very nice. It's an interesting red. It's not a typical red. It's more like a tomato red, and it looks almost identical to the red that was used in that era, whether it's Jesquier or Alexander Wang. I really think it's Jesquier. I really do, but I'm not sure. Where they had the city bag, aka the motorcycle bag, and it looks exactly like the same kind of red leather that was used for the city bag and aka the motorcycle bag of that era. And I believe the motorcycle bag or the lit city in a suede texture, like the leather was actually suede. It wasn't like a smooth leather. And it was about the same color. Now, also, this sneaker looks strangely like another sneaker that has, was that around the same era? It might have been around the same era. Let me just show you this. So before y'all make fun of me for this shoe, look, I'm just telling you, this shoe is like, it's over 15 years old. So it's old. Don't ask me why I kept it. I don't know. But this is a Jack Purcell, a very beat up Jack Purcell. Look how dirty that is. Look at the bottom of that shoe. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I obviously have used this, have walked in this many, many miles, got my steps in a long periodically time ago.
Long periodically time.
And yeah, so if I put them side by side, it's kind of like a similar-ish kind of sneaker, except the toe box is a little different. You don't have the rubber toe box on here. But as far as like a leather sneaker that goes into like an off-white foxing, well, this is actually not off-white. It was originally white, but stark white. But this is an off-white foxing with well, it actually doesn't have a white sole. It's more like a blue-gray sole, but you get what I'm saying. Like, kind of in a similar vein. Kind of like how a lot of fashion houses have created like these Chuck Taylor-esque sneakers that are exorbitantly priced. You get what I'm saying here. So let's talk a little more about this sneaker in detail while I put this on, show you it on my feet, how it feels, all that kind of stuff. So let's get into it. So yeah, y'all, I found a dead stock Balenciaga sneaker. I couldn't believe it. When I saw that, I was like, I've never seen that sneaker ever in my entire life. The arenas, I know, everybody knows the arenas, but I did not know anything about this sneaker. So I went on YouTube and looked at some reviews. I tried to find the name of it, and I just couldn't really find the name of it. I saw a sneaker that was similar looking to it when I was doing my proper Googles and stuff, and it was called the Cody. I think it's a Cody or the Coates or something like that. Cotes. And it looks like this, but the problem is it has like a different back panel. Like it's like if I would describe it in like styles of leathers, I would describe it as more like a what is that Louis Vuitton leather? Epi leather. Like it has that ripple effect in the back. It's like quilted kind of in the back, right? And if I were to go by that standard, that means that this sneaker was probably around spring, summer 2013. And if I go by the timeline as far as the creative directors, Nicolas Jesquier left Balenciaga in November 2012, and collections are typically done 6 months to a year in advance. Alexander Wang debuted in fall/winter 2013, so I don't know if Jesquier made this or the design team made this in between. I don't know. I really have no clue. But that's if it is a Coates or Cody or whatever way you pronounce that. I also found a name, the Multimetier Icon, which is interesting enough. It's Romanian for multitasking. Like a Parisian fashion house made by a Spanish man has a Romanian name for a sneaker. Instead of the multitasking aspect of the name, what I really think is that multimetier means multi-material in this way. I think it's kind of like a play on words. I think that because there are certain versions of the sneaker that have like different materials that are paneled all throughout the sneaker. But this one just has the red leather, and it's the same type of leather. It's not like, oh, you have a pebbled leather right here, a calf skin here, a lamb skin here. No, it's the same leather throughout. It's mildly rigid, but not like really hard. But it's not soft at all. It holds its shape very well. I've also seen the name Leather Trainers. I mean, that's a very basic name, and I'm not sure if Balenciaga was doing that back then, where they just had basic names like that. But that's another name that I've seen. So in conclusion, I don't know the name of it. I really don't. I don't know the name of it. I could not tell you. I really wish I could, but I don't know, y'all. So in having a dead stock sneaker, one thing that's been really on my mind, and I've never had an old dead stock sneaker where it's like over 10 years old. I didn't think that. Where did they find these in the factory? Like they just found them in a random place and they're like, oh, we can sell these over to Ukes and somebody can get a good discount. Like, where did they find these? But they found them. And one of the things I'm kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm kind of concerned about this, but not really, is with dead stock sneakers that have never been worn, they're just sitting somewhere. Will they fall apart quicker or because they haven't been used? I've heard like weird things about sneakers that have been used. It's like, oh, they'll fall apart, they just disintegrate out of nowhere. But if you use them, they don't do that. That doesn't really make sense, but maybe that's a thing. I don't know. If you know anything about that, of course, comment section. I'm always open to learn. So just like everything on Ukes, a lot of times it's a discounted price, and this is no different. This sneaker was originally...
My God!
Anybody ask you to make that noise? I actually bought these for my birthday in February. That's why I bought them in January. This is my birthday present to myself, and I'm just now using them. I'm just now showing y'all that. I don't know. Anyway, the original price was $533, which lines up very correctly with what I remember the Balenciaga arenas cost around that time. That's about how much they were. I believe they were in the $500 to $600 range. Well, I didn't pay that. I had a significant discount. I paid $185 for these. Under $200 for a Balenciaga sneaker. Crazy, right? And pre-Demna. I know some people are really big fans of Demna. I'm here or there with it. I really am. But yeah, pre-Demna era Balenciaga. And I get my red sneaker that I can fill in my wardrobe as far as like my little quota system. But anyway, y'all, that made a lot of noise. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's been a long time. I've had a lot of recording issues and time management issues, work issues. Oh my God, my job is stressing me. Oh my God. Anyway. Again, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video for the algorithm so people can see this dead stock sneaker that a lot of people probably haven't seen before. A lot of Balenciaga heads, a lot of the new Balenciaga heads, you probably didn't even know this thing existed, did you? I bet you didn't. I bet you did. But don't forget to comment also, tell me if you like it, tell me if you hate it, tell me how you feel about it. I'm very interested, always interested.
I beg you, please stop!
This thing really makes a lot of noise. And don't forget to subscribe. I do this all the time at varying levels of consistency. I promise. I'm gonna be better about this. I really am. I got a few things that I want to show you all that are on the way, or some that I already have, just like the shoe that's been here since January. Anyway, again, y'all, I am Staccato Luvitz here, and maybe this will stop making a lot of noise, but I'll see you in the next one.